Hello everybody, it's Lori. Welcome back to my home kitchen. We are so excited to be celebrating SugarBee apples with you today. So we work with SugarBee apples because we really love this fruit. SugarBee apples, unlike any other apple that you're going to find in the grocery store, truly a back to nature, back to roots origin story where this apple was naturally pollinated in the orchards by the bees. So we know that one of the parents is the Honeycrisp apple, but the other parent remains a mystery thanks to the bees and thanks to the natural pollination that occurred to create this delicious apple. So when you see the SugarBee apple, everyone at the Produce Moms, we encourage you to pick it up. It is delicious. You can look for it in these bags, or when you see, they always have the honeycomb sticker. So it's always got this bee seal of approval on it. That's when you know it's an authentic SugarBee. It's a beautiful bicolor apple, red and gold hues, and it's got a really nice, sweet honey molasses flavor. You're gonna love it. You're gonna find it really versatile. And today we are going to prepare it to make the ultimate, like, oh my gosh, I have to throw together lunch, or I have to have a really appetizing after school snack available for my kids, and I've got like 3 minutes to make it. So we're gonna show you one of our favorite ways to enjoy a SugarBee, and it's by making a really easy lunch wrap. So on the SugarBee website, sugarbeeapple.com, you can find this recipe. You can also find the store locator. So make sure you check it out so that you know where you can find SugarBee in your area. They are nationwide. But this recipe is from their website. All right, so we're gonna start on their website. They use a rice wrap. We're gonna use a tortilla because it's just what I have on hand. And I always encourage folks, like, go ahead and make recipes, any recipe we create or our brand partners create, use them for inspiration with the ingredients that you have on hand and that you know your family likes, okay? So we're gonna use a wrap, a tortilla wrap as opposed to a rice wrap. It's what we have. All right, then we are going to, I've got a couple different like classic toppings here for wraps. Lettuce, bacon, some deli meat and cheeses. So let's get started. We'll kind of make this wrap as we typically do. I've got a couple butter leaves here. We're gonna add some turkey. We'll add Swiss cheese. Add a couple slices of crispy bacon. And then the star of the show, folks. All right, so another thing I love about SugarBee apples, I sliced these apples, I am not kidding you, an hour ago. All right, so these apples, super naturally slow to oxidize. I love that because I have children, they recently got their braces off, total milestone, but for years I had both of my boys in braces, so like biting into an apple is not gonna work. But slicing apples, and my children will eat pounds upon pounds of them. We all love apples, right? So I think slicing apples is a really easy way to get people to eat more apples. But it's only like brown shaded apples aren't really appetizing, you know? Like if you slice an apple and it oxidizes quickly, who wants a brown apple? Well, you're gonna love the SugarBee because look at how beautifully bright these are. There's like no oxidation on these, and they have been sliced for a while. And I did that on purpose because I wanted you to see how naturally slow to oxidize this variety is, making it perfect for your charcuterie boards, school lunches that you're packing, or any time that you want to serve sliced apples. All right, and then really, folks, that's it. You can wrap it up like a taco. You can roll it up however you want to do it. We've got some honey mustard here, or Dijon mustard, I think is what we actually went with. You can dip this, you can put it on like I am. So good. And then you can just roll it up like pinwheel style if you want, like what I'm gonna do. So before I put this into my mouth and enjoy it, sugarbeeapple.com, make sure you check out their entire amazing story of this delicious apple. And check out the fruit locator because that's going to tell you where you can pick up SugarBee apples near you. But I promise you, they're in most grocery stores. Just look for them. And if they're not on shelf, you can always ask your produce department to stock them for you. And they will. You'd be surprised. All right. So let's see how it is. It's so good. The apple is the star of the show. It always is though, right? Like, folks, produce is where it's at. And SugarBee apples, where it's at. Talk to you soon.